Hey, what's everybody? What's up, everybody? Welcome back to OTI, Open to Interpretation. My name is Jordana once again, and I'm here with Calliope, Tiara, and Laura. How's everybody doing?
Good.
All right.
Good.
Oh,
Happy Sunday.
good. I'm like, okay, maybe I need to smoke some more or some. Um, because I feel like I got plenty of energy today. Um, but yeah, how's everybody's Sunday going?
A
Pretty
little bit.
good. Yeah. It's
Everybody get their
been,
recharge in?
I
Yeah.
feel
You
like I
think of you?
did. I definitely did. I
Mhm.
got enough rest,
Mhm.
feeling good.
Same.
Yeah, I need a. So normally you need a vacation from your vacation. I actually felt rested. I just got back from Outer Banks, and it was one of the actual you could relax type of vacation. So I felt pretty good. Not at the moment, just because it's been a day, but I'm rested. You rested, Tiara?
I am rested, recovering from my daughter's second birthday.
Oh yeah.
So I've been
You
going and going and going and going
Adorable.
and going and going, but we made it.
you're gonna sleep good tonight because I know the birthday weekends are always crazy and hectic, chaotic, and too much fun. You had all your family with you.
I wasn't supposed to have a party. We were going to the beach, but there's high level of bacteria, so I didn't feel comfortable. So I wind up last minute Friday night renting a water slide bounce house and inviting hella cousins over. I fell, my knees are bruised,
Oh,
but
From the slide
but
part, huh? From doing the
yeah, I
slide.
fell. I
Yep.
was trying to get it as soon as I got
I
to the
knew it.
top. Yeah, it was
It's
one of
hard.
ouch.
them though. So,
And you know why I know
but
that? My friend did the same thing, and she bruised herself on that water slide, like the bouncy water slide, and she had bruises all over her legs.
my
I already
legs are fucked. My arms hurt. They feel like
right.
noodles. Like
Like you've been stripping all weekend. What you been doing?
yeah, it's like I worked hard for that money this weekend. Yes, but it was a good time. No complaints. The
Good.
impromptu party was amazing. And yeah, I'm happy it's over.
Yeah, right.
Just
You know how little kids are always into that one thing of the month? Did she have a theme for her party?
no, because it wasn't supposed to be a
Your
party.
party.
What happened?
Oopsies.
No.
It
Did she?
literally
It was
just
like
happened.
skating Friday. Her daycare had a skating party and they kind of made it like Kai's skating party. So I did that Friday. Then Saturday, God.
And Saturday was the big day.
Yes.
So did she get? Does she have a thing that she likes, like for toys? Is she old enough to have preferences in what she likes to play with and what gifts she's been given?
She loves Bluey,
Mhm.
even though she says Bebo for Bingo, which is the little sister. She loves Elmo and Mickey Mouse. So
The classics.
we're yep. So we're getting into dolls. So she got a lot of baby dolls. She calls them her baby, and she
Baby.
pets them. And so yeah.
Let the nurturing happen.
She's
I was
such a
gonna say.
Leo. Oh my god, my baby is the epitome of a Leo. It's crazy.
Cute. Let me do it, mommy.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's so funny how little girls have that almost instantly. It's before they can even walk, they're holding they know how to hold a baby and feed it and do all the mothering
Mhm.
things.
Yes.
And
Yes.
they
Yes.
We're home. We're good now.
Okay.
good. Laura's been traveling. She's so her.
Yeah. I'm a dedicated podcast member. Just rolled in about an hour ago and my car's still running and I'm walking out there. All right.
We
We're gonna get
appreciate
set up
you.
in a minute. My apologies.
That's okay. So at least you got to rest. Usually, especially when you have a vacation with kids, you do need a vacation from your vacation. So at least
Hmm.
even
yes.
though you're entertaining your children the whole week, you still got rest time in. So that's important. That's why we take vacations.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. We work hard to play hard.
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm.
So we can go ahead and get into it then. Let's look at what we're going to be talking about today. We're going to start with what is this? I think it is a Reddit story. It's a Reddit story. So let me see what we got going on here. Mr. Production. Here we go. All right. So this one says, I don't want my sister's boyfriend to propose on my wedding day, but everyone is against me, and my mom said I was ungrateful because my parents are paying for the wedding. The wedding is on Saturday, and they just told me that last Monday this was going to be a part of his speech. I said no, so my mom suggested that I would, instead of tossing the bouquet, I would go and give it to her like on TikTok, and he would propose. I said no. My mom got angry when I still said no because the suggestion would be at the end of my party anyway and wouldn't steal from my party. I am not good at writing these things, so I'm sorry if I'm leaving out plenty, but I can't stop crying. Am I the asshole? Sometimes I feel that I am. Sometimes I feel I am not. I want to stay anonymous, so I will not be answering any questions about my location or names. So basically, they want to propose. They want to take over the end of her wedding to propose. This is her brother. Was it her brother or her sister-in-law?
Her sister.
Sister.
Yeah, her sister.
No.
Yeah, no, I don't want you to do that. Can we have a dinner or something for you?
Yeah, do a whole separate event. Don't be trying to hijack my shit. Are you paying for half of my wedding to make this?
They are paying. I mean, mom and dad are paying for it. But if that's the case, don't pay for it.
Yeah.
Okay, I will
Don't pay
charge
for
your
it.
credit card. Don't pay for shit.
It'll just be
I'm
us
good.
too. We'll elope. How about
Yeah.
that?
No
Even
one will
better.
have a wedding.
Nobody's getting a wedding.
No wedding.
Not on my account.
This Red, her family is some bullshit.
Yeah.
How the fuck?
Very disrespectful.
Ooh, I
Like,
hate
it's supposed
shit
to be a
like
special
this.
day. That's
Like,
my
I don't
how
think
would you,
she's the
my
asshole.
wedding, at the end of the wedding, we are doing our last swag and surf, finishing out the drinks at the
We're
bar,
supposed to be
watching
throwing
them walk out
rice.
and do all the, oh my God, congratulations. They're
Yeah.
walking out at the end. I don't give a fuck about
Another person's proposal.
and his family not even here. So what are we talking about?
Unless you're gonna invite them, you plan to invite
I'm
all
not.
of his family too. I don't want them there either because that's not an extension of my family. I think
I kick her clean out the way and tell my parents very, very respectfully tell my parents, you know what? Fuck it. Very respectfully, but fuck it. Don't worry about it.
it's okay.
I mean, if you're gonna hold over my head and want to, plan things in my wedding just because you're financing it, then I
Because
don't.
I feel like the parents are being cheap.
Yeah.
You're
They
trying
are
to get
being
a 2
cheap.
for 1 at my wedding.
Yeah.
I'm a party. Just throw your money around there. Throw your money around and do another party then.
Buy a balloon and a candle and have him propose in the backyard.
Throw a barbecue. I don't know.
Yeah.
Something. Taco night. I don't know.
It's not my day.
It's such a cool box. Like the wedding day is like let's be real. Like it's about the bride. But it's about the bride and groom. And so no, I agree. No, period. I agree that this shouldn't be happening at a wedding, especially if they've ran it by the bride and the groom and they're like, nah. But this opens like a whole Pandora's box of conversation about it pisses me off so much when people don't make a bride's day about her. Even I don't know if I know I've talked about this recently. I forget if it was on the podcast or not, but even wedding dress shopping, a woman will, she'll have her mother, soon to be mother-in-law, and her mom and the sisters and bridesmaids and da-da-da. And she'll come out trying on dresses, and she'll be so happy she's crying in the dress that she feels this is it. And the mom's like, no, hideous, don't like it. And the bridesmaids are like, what? It's not about you at all. You know it. You watch them shows too. I'm sure you have.
I watched David to Tara. Yes.
Oh, it pisses me off so much. The little girl dreams. Literally since 3 years old, a little girl dreams about her wedding day, and she feels like she found her dress, and to the point that she's sobbing, and the crowd's gonna be like, mm-mm. That's not on topic, but you just opened one of my soapboxes. expenses.
Well, Laura,
because that takes away from the whole day. Like, don't plan stuff. Like, I planned this whole day my whole life. If that's something that you wanted to do since you were 3 years old, then you got it all planned out. You have it like an envision in your head of how you want it to go. You planned it physically now that you're here. And then, well, since we're paying, we want to use the end of the wedding to
No, don't pay them. This is my day. You know?
Yeah, that'd be a big fuck you. Like, I don't care who's paying for it. No.
I remember when I was getting married, my like mother-in-law like threatened to not come. Like every time she didn't get like her way for something, she was like, "Well, fine, I just won't come to the wedding." And
okay,
then don't.
Yeah,
but yeah,
will not miss you.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could have a good podcast just about this.
Yeah, I definitely think that weddings should be you should get everything you want on your wedding day if you can. If you can get everything you want, you should, because it's realistically, you want it to only be once that you're doing it. And even if you do get married again, who's to say you're having another wedding? They're expensive.
That's true.
So yeah, I think it should be just about the bride and the groom.
Yeah. What they decide they want, what's good for them, what they had in mind, their compromises, because they're already going to compromise a little bit. So why are you going to add somebody else's, 2 cents and what they want to do with your day? Like, I've already compromised with the groom. Okay. We've already done it.
I don't know what your opinions are on this, but like, I'm not against these, but like for me, being proposed to is so intimate. Like, I've only been married once, but like, I think that proposal should be like, like just you and your person, or like maybe you and just like a couple family members, not like an entire wedding guest list. Like, how is that? I don't know. I feel like it's taking away from like the point. It's more like a show.
Exactly.
Fuck all of that. They planned that. When the guy asked for the girl's hand in marriage, she literally said, "My wedding's on a Saturday." They told her like what, Thursday or something. They planned that. Oh, we'll do it at the wedding. Like they planned that.
Without even
her family is not shit, because they literally said, "Well, you know what? We can do it at the reception." They had it all planned.
They're plotting.
They had it all
you
planned.
cannot.
They told her last minute so she can say no, but it's last minute. So, and even then they're gonna ambush her and do it anyway.
Yeah,
they're gonna try to do it anyway.
Oh, they're gonna do it. And I would have security escort their ass out.
It's not like, my wedding's over, pass the baton to the next one. Like, freaking
I'm not doing that. I want my traditional throw. No. I'm not doing that. I want to,
Exactly.
I want somebody to fall out of their bun trying to catch the bouquet. I want the whole thing.
Yeah. For sure.
We're going to do all of it the right way.
Yeah. I remember my auntie caught the bouquet. Her hair came out of her bun. She got married next. She wasn't playing. She got married next.
Did she get married next?
She got it. My auntie was married next. Yeah, she got that bouquet. It was a tussle.
Right.
She was around.
She definitely fought.
She did the game seriously.
What about traditionally, like when men ask the woman's father for permission to marry her? How do you guys feel about that? Like old-fashioned, traditional, like, I gotta ask your dad first type of thing.
Depends.
Tiara's face.
I don't have a dad, so you have to ask my mommy.
Well, you're the person that raised you. How about that? That's better, because
your
grandparents, like he said, it's fine.
Like, no.
I don't even know how I would feel about that. I mean, I guess, it would be nice to have that like kinship and representation in your life where you feel comfortable even having your partner go to a family member to ask something like that. But I think you really have to have that relationship developed with that family member. And I don't, like Tiara said, she doesn't have a dad. My dad has passed on. My brothers are younger than me. What do they know? I mean, I have uncles, I do have uncles, but we aren't very close. Like my uncles don't really know me as an adult. They knew me as a
Yeah.
little girl, but as a grown woman, they don't know me to say like, "Oh yeah, you'd be a good fit for my niece." So I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. My mom, I don't know about that either.
Yeah, I don't know about that either.
Yeah, it probably depends on like the age. Like I got engaged for the first time. I think I was 23, and I was like still living with my parents. So I thought that was appropriate when my ex-husband asked both of my parents. But now, like I'll be 40 in less than a year. I feel like if I dated and I was going to get engaged, I would love if my soon-to-be fiance asked my kids, just like, "Are you okay with this?" You know,
that's perfect.
About us being together, like and like melding our lives together.
Yeah,
I'll be your stepdad.
Right. It's not like asking permission, but you want to make sure that the people who you're going to be ultimately living with, the children, are like okay with it.
They're not going to be plotting against you.
You're right. It really just depends.
Because if my kids aren't okay with it, I'm going to end it.
Yeah.
Sorry, but not sorry.
Yep.
It's not going to work out.
I'll be heartbroken, but I mean,
very heartbroken.
Yeah, like, like you, there's a reason why my kids don't like you.
Yeah,
I literally saved my mom.
like you.
Like, saved her from a psychopath.
Yeah.
Something's not right here.
Yeah, agreed. Like it would be hard because like obviously you like that person, but if your kids don't like them, like there's a reason why something happened there. There's a private conversation, or they did something or said something they didn't.
That they did not.
Kids know. Kids just know. Some kids are little shits, but really, like some kids really know. Like, I don't get a good vibe. Like, I trust kids' judgment a lot more than an adult.
Definitely.
Yeah, I would listen to my little one because she's definitely intuitive, and she would be able to say,
"Yeah,
he's weird, Mom."
Okay.
I wish him. Listened. I think Carmelo has tried to like kind of tell me before, like if he's like, nah, dude's weird or whatever, and then like he didn't really want to because he knew like that I liked him, or like that like hanging out a lot or something like that. So he'd be like, I don't know, Mom, and I'd be like, well, he's like, well, he like, and he just wouldn't really, kind of keep. And then like he would say something afterwards, after like it ended or something. He's like, I knew he was weird. I'm like, man, why don't you say something? Like have a whole conversation with me then. He's like, I don't know. I'm like, all right, well, next time if you feel something, let me know because
tell me.
Close. Yeah, sometimes I'm a little too close to the situation, and maybe I need your outside perspective because he's also a growing up man. Like he's manly now and he's older, so.
He's so handsome, Jordana.
That was Kalani. Yeah, that was the one that I posted on Facebook. That was Kalani.
Oh my gosh. He looks a lot like you, but his like jaw, he's such a little man.
I know. He looks like my grandpa and my older brother. That's what my sister commented. She's like, he looks like mom's side of the family. I was like, yeah, he does.
I love that.
He gotta fight for his blackness. He's like, no, I swear my dad is black. I swear. Let me show you a picture.
I'll do that.
There was a video of a guy who looked like, he didn't look like Kalani, but it was his hair. He had longer hair and he was getting it cut. And the video started off with, I'm mixed, but I don't have mixed hair.
Yeah.
And he got a really nice haircut. And I was like, that's probably exactly what Kalani would look like if he did cut his hair. Like, it was nice. It was very fitting for him.
like Kalani with their shorter hair. He used to like get the shortcut with like the part, and then like it'd be like, I'm like, I like that look on you. You look like a little finance. 5'11"
finance.
Right.
That's fun. Hilarious.
Yeah, it is funny. So we got another thing that we have the are you or am I the asshole? These are some of my favorite ones. I love these. So we got another one. It's a little bit different. So I'm gonna read this one and we can talk about this because this one is a pretty good one. All right. So am I the asshole for telling my sister's kids the real reason she got divorced? My sister Lisa, 36 female, just divorced her husband Tom, 38 male. It wasn't a really messy affair, although there was some mudslinging on both sides. She's been running around telling everybody he had an affair, but the truth of the matter is that she's been having affairs for years. He finally found out and decided to end things. Only a few family members know this, and we've all kept quiet to protect her. Lisa and Tom have 2 children, Jake, 15 male, and Emma, 12 female. They have not been handling the divorce well and have acted out quite a bit. Lisa has been portraying herself as the victim, and because of this, the children resent Tom. They won't even want to see him, and when they do, they are openly hostile during the very limited time they have together. Last weekend, I had Jake and Emma over when they first began to vent about their dad. I tried to be objective with them, but they just kept hammering. Jake said, "Mom told us dad cheated on her, and that is why they split up. I hate him for breaking up our family." Exasperated, I blurted, "Your dad isn't the cheater. It is your mom who has been deceiving you." Well, they were obviously in shock and wanted more, and I told them everything. When Lisa found out, she was furious. She said I had betrayed her and put her children in an even worse position than they were in before. My mom said I did the right thing. My dad thinks I should have kept quiet. Tom is glad it's all out in the open, though he too thinks it should have been Lisa who had to tell the truth. Now, Jake and Emma are both bewildered and upset at both of us. They're not talking to Lisa, and that's been very painful for her. She says I've destroyed her relationship with her kids, that I'll never know what it's like to want to protect your kids from a painful truth. So am I the asshole for telling my sister's kids the real reason that she got divorced? Calliope, let's start with you.
Yeah, you are the asshole.
Mm-hmm.
You should have just shut the hell up and ate your food. Mind your business. Mind your beeswax. Because why did you feel people need to mind their damn business? Like, for real. That is not your damn kitchen to be cooking in. Burning shit, for that matter. You're not even cooking anything of nourishment. You just came in there and caused a fire in somebody else's kitchen. Get the hell out. Get the hell out. She's wrong. She's dead ass wrong. Her niece and nephew should never talk to her again. Everybody's wrong. They're all a bunch of assholes. They're all wrong. Tom, if you really wanted the truth out, Tom, you should have sat your kids down and had a conversation. What relationship do you have with your kids to where you don't feel like you can go talk to them?
Yeah.
If you weren't the cheater, you should be able. You should have had a conversation with your kids. Lisa, is that her name?
Yeah.
I don't know. Lisa, trash. Jane. Why would you lie?
Yeah.
Like, why would you lie?
Why even tell kids anything?
Why say
okay? You said they're older though. They were what, 13, 15, something like that?
15 and 12.
Oh yeah, that's tough because like when I got divorced, my kids were little. Like I got separated when they were 1 and 5, and they don't need to know anything. Like I have made it a point in my role of being a divorced mom to not talk badly about my girl's dad in front of them because it's their dad. No matter what he's done to me, what I've done to him, like they deserve to have innocent minds and to love us the way that they love us. And of course, over time, you know, I've shared little things when I hear wrong information, I'll correct them. But yeah, kids, just all they need to know is it didn't work out. Mommy and daddy fell out of love. We weren't, you know, compatible. We still love you. Focus on the kids. Like this doesn't change the fact that we love our children. You guys are a priority. Like it should just, the kids don't need to know. Maybe as adults, like 20 years later, they can have a conversation, but kids don't get it. You know, it's very easy for the more persuasive parent to like lure them into their side. And it's just damaging to their minds, in my opinion.
And how they, like you said, their parents, they should be able to perceive their parents how they perceive them within their own experiences and not let an outside thing that is a very adult subject to like taint the way they feel about their parents.
Right.
Like if they have experiences. And like I said, that Tom, to me, it's dumb to me. Like he should have sat them down and had a grown-up conversation if they were, you know, upset and been like, all right, well, let's get to the root of it and let's really talk about it. Cause obviously you're upset about what's going on. So do you have questions for me, or what can I clarify? Like, how can I make this easier for you and support all of you through this, because this is happening. Like, we're not staying together. So and this can't go on. This type of behavior can't continue. So what can we do to, make
because
everybody
they're upset to the point of disrespect.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
So let's talk about
And the other layer is like, they already may be mad at mommy and daddy for separating. They don't also need to be mad at their uncle for exposing or whatever. Like, let's keep like some relationships unbiased and healthy in the family.
Yeah, exactly. Like, that's not your marriage. Those aren't your kids.
Yeah.
Was this the brother or sister who told? Was it a sister?
It's the sister.
Yeah, I think. What has the sister got going on with the Tom? Like, something's up with that too.
He said, "What's
your issue?" Yeah, what is that? Because what did you get out of that?
Yeah, what did you gain?
A pat on the back, good girl.
You were just annoyed because they were venting, so you got upset because they were venting about some shit. You
should have left the room and let kids be kids and talk amongst themselves.
Yeah,
stay out of kids' business. That's kid business. That's weird.
Right.
That's weird. She wouldn't be my sister anymore.
It sounds like they're not trying to be close to her at all. She's mad at all of us. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not to none of y'all. Adults are complicated, and they should just leave that shit to the kids to work out and have conversations.
Yeah, for sure.
Tierra, I know you got it.
I always see it in her face.
Well, first off, all of these adults are children. I say that to say because, for one, she only know what she thinks you know what I'm saying? She still doesn't know the ins and outs. So who's to say that Tom didn't cheat too?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you're painting your sister, my blood sister, in a bad light, and then you're talking shit about you're telling my mom's tea to me. I would have slapped the shit out of my auntie. Because who are you talking to? Who are you talking about? It can't be my mom.
This is weird.
As a sister, my sister, we would have had to catch a round. I need 4 rounds with you. Because not only did you disrupt, it was already disruptive, my kids' attitudes and feelings around their dad. Now they feel just as fucked up about me. To rebuild that is going to take a year or two. For 2.
Right.
Tom is a weak ass nigga. Mm-hmm. There is no way that you little motherfuckers is going to sit in my face and be that disrespectful and talk much shit, not knowing your mama terrible. Told them that and that, you know what I'm saying, those words, but you're gonna respect me when you're with me, and just know that relationships happen. Mom was a bitch because she shouldn't have told them anything. Like Laura said, thing didn't work. It didn't work out. We still love you guys. That's still your father. I'm still your mother. However, we can't be together anymore. She should have left it at that. But everybody should have got beat the fuck up. Tom, the sister, and I would have told them kids ass up. No, we do not condone physical violence against kids on OTI. However, there would have been some type of discipline. I just wanted to say that disclaimer.
Let's just fight.
Everybody got to fight.
Let's just fight, because what is this? Like,
and that's not my go-to for everything, but in this situation, we got to catch around.
The family was destroyed already. You just burned it up.
Yeah, I need a good round. And if I lose, then we got to fight again. I need a couple rounds with you.
Let me ask y'all something. Just based on the information that we have, right? So we don't know whether or not Tom cheated, based on what was written, right? So let's take gender out of it and those things. Let's say one of you are in a situation where one of your kids, because you're all moms, so one of your kids is saying something about you that is just untrue. For sure, 100%. One of your kids' dads lied on you and has your kids thinking something else. And then we'll use Calliope and Jordana because they're both out here and they're both really close. So let's say Ivy is saying something that is just untrue about Calliope, just flat out untrue, and Jordana overhears it, and she's like, "That's not true. Like, your mom didn't do that, blah, blah, blah." Is that wrong? Or are you guys suggesting that she stay silent because that's not her business and that's not her kid and that's not her relationship?
Well, that's just
her business.
I feel like
that's just correcting the
it depends.
misinformation.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just correcting the misinformation, but he or she didn't also have to add to it.
Right.
You know, my kids say, not so much lately because they're wised up, but they used to say things all the time that was untrue that other people have said about me. And I just correct them, you know, without needing to be like, well, your dad, da, da, da. Like, it's not necessary. Because even if someone blatantly like cheated on their husband and left him, I'm not saying cheating is ever justified, but like that leads into like, okay, well, what are all the wrongs that the husband did first? Like, did he physically abuse her? Did he manipulate her? Did he gaslight her? Did he lie to her for 10 years in the marriage and she just couldn't handle it anymore and cheated on him? Like, yes, cheating is wrong, but like, I just feel like this particular instance just opens up the can of worms to share everything that both parents have done wrong to each other. And it's nobody's business but their own.
Mm-hmm. But there's a way to tell kids, hey, you can't believe everything you hear and leave it.
Yeah, of course.
You know, at the end of the day, is your mom still a good mom to you? Is your dad still a good dad to you?
Right.
What happened in a romantic relationship, leave it. You know, there's a way to correct kids and give them a hint of that's bullshit without and giving all the
elaborating. Yeah,
exactly.
Why do they need to know?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and that's what
I heard. Like,
she would have immediately called me.
I'm like,
I wouldn't have been able to get up from the table before I called you, girl. Let me tell you what Ivy sees.
Ivy is in here talking about, and I would have said, "Oh, pass the phone." We would have put it on speaker. Matter of fact, since you're over here talking,
you to say,
you know, like
that's involved on the phone, and so we're all in the same room.
So now we're all gonna hear it. Yeah. But I definitely think
how to go to the source.
Right, go to the source, because that's exactly what Jordana would have done. You need to talk to your mom about that. Let's call your mom and ask her about that.
Yeah, especially if I knew it was like wrong, I'd be like, that don't sound right. Let's call your mom.
Let's call your mom. Let's ask her. That's exactly what she would have done. And we would have had the conversation there.
Yeah,
because
no,
we don't. Because there is probably things that's a situation that could happen.
Yeah,
that could hahappen.
It has happened.
About her boyfriend when I was watching her when you were gone for the weekend.
Oh yeah,
and I was like, Clivey, you know, she told me about her boyfriend. I'm going to ask you about the boyfriend.
Right? Yeah, I know about the boyfriend. The boyfriend.
Don't tell my mom,
boyfriend, okay?
Which means don't tell my mom I told you.
Yeah, I was supposed to
y'all can talk about.
I said to her, I said, "You're not supposed to be. Don't be telling nobody about that. That's not cute. You don't need to be sharing that.
Keep your boyfriends private from everybody.
Date in private. Yes. Never in public." I love that about me. That's something I really will pass down to her. I date privately.
Yeah.
Public with who?
Right. Nobody.
Wait, no. That reminds me. I saw this meme that said, "I would rather vacuum the beach than ever share a relationship on social media ever again."
I would never.
Ever. Yeah.
I stop now. And I'm with this man every day.
Here's the baby.
Right. I would never.
Yeah.
I am done. Everybody know who he was, but now it's over. No. Yeah. It's unnecessary. I don't fuck with you people. We just friends on social media.
Yeah, you don't even like me for real.
You don't like me at all.
Yeah, you don't like me.
And it's not the ones that like don't even know you that are asking like, "What happened? Why don't I see pictures of you guys together?" Like,
none of your bees
because I blocked you because you nosy. I blocked you from them. That's why.
Now you're blocked off the whole page because you had the audacity to think that we were cool enough to ask. Parasocial weirdo. You're done.
Don't get me riled up. Look.
I don't like people. I'm done with Facebook.
I don't like
just because of that. Just because of that right there. People are just so weird and too weird for me. I'm done on Facebook. I'm not on it. I'm not posting no more of my stuff. Nope. Nobody.
Yeah, but even during just like political season right now, like it just like brings out the worst in people. I know
it's already started. People tried to jump on me at the store. Wait a minute.
Wait
a minute. Yeah, it's already happening. And I told my cousin, I said it's about to get real spicy for Black women out here. For all women.
What?
But it's gonna get real spicy. And she was like, well, I don't think so. I said, oh, okay.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
First weekend.
They're gonna be mad at everybody. They're gonna be mad at all of us.
Yep.
It's not.
I'm
not on the ballot. Too mad at me for.
I ain't here.
I can feel the climate heating.
Yeah. The water is boiling.
Yeah,
for sure.
It's a slow rolling boil.
Yeah. Yeah, it's about to get weird. The Trumpers.
Shane will have fun with that on his other podcast, I'm sure.
Exactly. There'll be lots of.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a lot to talk about. A lot of content.
That was a fun part of the vacation as a feminist, more liberal-leaning single mom, having conversations about the soon-to-be election with my conservative white parents. That was fun. That was a good time.
I hate politics with people.
I was just gonna say the same thing, Jordana. I am a mute.
Yeah, I just be like,
get to talking. I just like, right, right. Yeah,
I know.
I don't do religion and I don't do politics.
Yeah. When it's
I don't give a fuck.
30 and you're a bottle deep on vacation with your family, there's like no filter. Everyone just spits their opinion.
Saying it all, like, oh goodness.
I would have just kept drinking my drink, like, right. Mm-hmm.
We know I can't keep quiet.
But I mean,
like,
with your family,
actually,
you should feel comfortable giving your viewpoint, and that's a friendly debate. Hopefully, that's cool. But I ain't got time.
I'm sure you stood up, Laura. I'm sure you stood 10 toes down
for
the right side that needed to be stood for. So thank
my
you.
dad says, that's sexist. I said, exactly.
Ain't it so? Dang.
Right.
Yep.
I'm glad you know what it is. I'm glad you know what sexist is. So
thanks for noticing. Cheers. Pinkies up.
Pinkies up. With all that being said, I think it's about time to wrap it up for this week. And so good to see you, ladies. And I look forward to next time. Peace out.
Bye.
Bye.